A warm welcome to all our viewers. I'm Swarandhiman, Executive Director at Asian Exporter Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Today's session is a very special one under our Ask Me Anything series, where we bring experts from around the globe to share on-ground insights about international trade and market access. Our focus today is on a vibrant and growing trade destination, that is Namibia. The session titled India-Namibia Trade Connect Opportunities, Compliance, and Collaboration will help our Indian exporters and businesses to understand the trade environment, compliance framework, and market entry strategies for successful business partnership in Namibia. Joining us from Namibia is our expert collaborator, Miss Connie, Director at Essence Trading and Namibia, who brings rich experience in international trade and market development. Ms. Kone, it is such a great pleasure to have you with us, and I welcome you on behalf of all the members of AECCI.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure and honor to be here. Greetings to everyone from Namibia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And before we move ahead, let me briefly introduce you and all the viewers to the Asian Exporter Chamber of Commerce and Essence Trading. So AECCI, that is a prominent chamber of commerce based in Mumbai, India, and we are proudly recognized by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. We have been actively supporting Indian businesses in their global trade journey through strategic partnerships, trade facilitation, and knowledge exchange. As part of the mission, ACCI has signed the collaborative agreements with, you can say, more than 50 countries and trade and law experts from globe. So our idea behind this is to offer on-ground support and market intelligence to our trade members. Then talking about the Essence Trading, Namibia, that is founded in 2012. Essence Trading is a premier Namibian business consultancy firm renowned for empowering enterprises and individuals to succeed in both local and international market. Over the past decade, the firm has grown from a national consultancy into a global oriented service provider while staying deeply rooted in Namibia business system, driven by professionalism, integrity, transparency, and confidentiality. Essence Trading consistently delivers value beyond client expectations. So it was about both the organizations, and to know more, you can visit the websites of Essence Trading and Asian Exporters Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So now I'll be moving back to again welcoming our guest today and Miss Connie. Thank you once again, Miss Connie, for being with us here. And should I begin with my first question?
Yes, please. Thank you so much too. You are welcome.
Okay, fine. So, Ms. Kuni, to begin with, for Indian exporters dealing in agriculture, pharmaceutical, or industrial machinery, what are the key lessons, licenses, certifications, or sector-specific approvals required to operate or distribute products in Namibia?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. All right, so in addition to general requirements for each and every company operating in Namibia, which is to register the company with our registrar, as well as with the revenue agency. These sectors, agriculture and pharmaceuticals, also have their industrial boards or entities in which they are required to be registered. So, for example, for agriculture, we require a permit from the Namibia Agronomic Board. Okay. So this board is actually there to control anything that has to do with agriculture and horticulture. And at the agronomic board, we have controlled crops like wheat, maize, and horticultural products. And these products are controlled by seasonal bans and tariff procedures. So tariff quotas rather. So it is important for the exporter, for the company to keep an eye on the agronomic board because everything else is published there periodically. So
Okay.
that is the permit is required from the Namibia Agronomic Board, which is under the Ministry of Agriculture in Namibia.
Okay.
All right. And then for pharmaceutical products, we have the Namibia Medicines Regulatory Council, which
Okay.
is under the Ministry of Health in Namibia. That is the one that regulates and certifies companies that are in pharmaceuticals. So you have requirements and certifications when it comes to dossiers,
Okay.
and when it comes to GMP certifications, as well as labeling compliance. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into each and every one of it because it's going to take us quite some time for me to go deep into that.
Right.
Yeah, so and then we have industrial machinery. Industrial machinery is less regulated in Namibia,
Okay.
but one still needs to register with the Inland Revenue Agency
Okay.
as well as comply with custom procedures.
Okay.
But the regulation for industrial machinery is basically much less. There is not an actual entity that is responsible for that.
O-
All right. I think I covered most of it.
Okay.
So maybe just to mention that the Namibia Agronomic Board issues monthly updates on
Okay.
open and closed border notices
Okay.
with specifics to the import bans, tariff quotas, and all that. So it's important to keep a consistent look on the site to be updated.
Yes, yes. This is actually the right way. If people know the right agencies or right institutions, they can simply keep track through their website. This is always good to
Yes.
subscribe to such important websites so that you can get the timely notifications for any kind of trade development or trade information. So thank you for clarifying that, Ms. Koni. And it is actually very crucial for the traders to be well versed with the procedure, with the compliances before entering any new market. So thank you for your insight.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're
And
welcome.
yeah, now moving ahead, could you please share your perspective on the major export opportunities for Indian businesses
Mm,
in Namibia, particularly in consumer goods, pharmaceuticals, machinery, and again IT services? And on the other hand,
mm,
which
mm.
Namibian products or resources hold strong import potential for India?
Okay, sure. Thank you so much for your question.
Yeah.
Well, our strong imports for India and the what still has a market is mostly minerals. We
Okay.
have a vast of minerals that is available in Namibia for exports,
Okay.
and we have minerals such as uranium, copper,
Okay.
precious stones like diamonds, semi-precious stones.
Okay.
We also have salt. And I know that
Salt.
India has been, yes, salt.
Okay.
We have quite some salt in Namibia, and I know that for Namibia. And then we have marine products,
Okay.
definitely, which is fish and seafood.
Okay.
We have a wealth of that. And we have leather and livestock products.
Okay.
All right. So one of the opportunities for Indian companies is
Yeah.
pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
So we have a high demand for generics and medical supplies in for many Indian businesses. Namibia is not very industrialized until now. So
Okay.
there is a great need for industrial firms to come in and do the actual manufacturing in Namibia.
Okay.
Most of our products, we actually import them from elsewhere. So Namibia has now moved into a great new era of oil and gas
Right.
mining. And so we have a great need of mining equipment. We
Okay.
are also, sorry, excuse me. We are also in a place where we are discovering our potential for agriculture. Need, modern, sophisticated agricultural equipment for us to do that. So
Okay.
that is a big market for Indian companies. And then we also have IT services.
Okay.
We are, I have to say that we are doing our best, but machinery and IT services. So those are the top four opportunities that we see for Indian businesses in Namibia.
Okay. So basically, you have spoken about the
Yes.
IT services, the agriculture potential, the industrial, and the mining things, right? That all the Indian people have potential to go there, right? Thank you for the insight about the potential sectors that Indians can explore there and what all they can have from your country. That is also very important and to know. Like you have spoken about the gems and precious gems and salt and a few more copper, uranium, all this you talked about that I have taken note of. My next question goes that Namibia's membership in regional blocs like the Southern African Customs Union and the Southern African Development Community is quite strategic. How does this membership provide regional trade access or tariff advantage for Indian exporters? And can Namibia serve as a gateway for Indian businesses to access the broader Southern African market?
All right. Thank you so much for your very important questions. So we have SACU, which allows for harmonized tariffs and custom procedures for its member countries, and that is Botswana, Lesotho, Eswatini, and South Africa, with Namibia included. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, so now it's good. All right. So we have harmonized tariffs for SACU, which makes business and the movement of goods quite good within the market. So for Indian businesses, definitely the membership in SACU makes it very important because they can then trade with other member countries.
Okay.
And having Namibia as a trade center. And then for SADC as well facilitates duty-free and reduced tariff trade for even a broader market, which is its 16 member states. So Indian firms can use as Namibia as a distribution hub. And one of the advantages for Namibia is that we have a port here in Namibia, which facilitates a great amount of movement of goods. So that makes it quite a strategic place to use as a trading like a distribution hub, the center for its distribution. And then we also have for SACU, we also have rebate facilities, which allows for duty-free imports for specific products, again under quota, that are periodically updated. And these are especially in agriculture and manufacturing industries.
Okay.
So this is, we have three, so we have two rebate categories, Schedule 3, which is industrial goods, and then Schedule 4, which is general rebates.
Okay.
So in general rebate, we have agricultural products, fuel and energy products, goods for humanitarian and disaster relief. While Schedule 3, we have industrial products like raw material and machinery and equipment. So with the equipment we spoke about in the first question,
yes,
under here, you still have an advantage if you are an exporter of machines under these rebates.
Okay.
Right. So that is one of the opportunities. So it's a matter of really getting all the information in one place and tapping into those opportunities.
Great, great. So this is very, again, I would insist to my audience, this is very important to know all about the country before you enter there. And right now, Miss Koni, she's with us and she's telling us all about Namibia, the trade environment, and how this can be a strategic partner for your business expansion. So thank you. And I understand that using Namibia as a regional hub could be a game changer for the business community here. So let us move to the next question, Ms. Kuni now, right?
Sure. Yes, please.
Yeah. So I would like to touch upon a practical business concern now, like trade payments. What are the preferred payment methods between Indian and the Namibian partners? And are there any foreign exchange control or currency regulations that Indian companies should keep in mind while doing business in Namibia? That is actually a very important question.
Yes. Yes, indeed. That is one of the key questions.
Yes.
Thank you for that very important question. So in Namibia, we have one of the key payment methods in Namibia is EFTs, OTTs, the telegraphic transfers.
Yes.
So we do EFTs via SWIFT network. That is the primary payment method that we do internationally. We also have letters of credit, which is for high value transactions.
Right.
We allow that. And then we have online money transfers like Z and Western Union. This is usually for smaller values.
Right.
Yes, excuse me. This is usually for smaller values, but they usually come with lower transactions, very convenient, and usually happen within a few hours. So that is basically, we still have, even in this area, we still have quite some opportunity. We still have lots of room to tap into this area because our payment system is really slim. We are still very, very focused on traditional banking system.
Okay.
Yes. And then our currency control. The Namibian dollar, which is the Namibian currency, is called Namibian dollar. It is pegged to the South African rand. So it is one-on-one with the South African rand. That is very important to note. And the exporters should comply with Bank of Namibia's foreign exchange control regulations, which is including repatriation timelines and documentation for cross-border payments. So in most cases, when you standard procedure, when you need to do a payment or receive a payment, you have documentations that you need to submit for that payment to go through. I'm sure that when it comes to India, the process is a little bit more swifter than over here, but we are getting there as well. And then also important just to keep to note the repatriation timelines. We have at the Bank of Namibia side. I cannot really go deep into that right now, but Bank of Namibia side have all the information when it comes to that. Now, one of the regulations that I would like to just point out when it comes to forex transactions is that for all forex transactions in Namibia, it is required that they are done through authorized agents.
Okay.
So it is commercial banks and agencies like Western Union.
Yes.
So that is one of the procedures. And then we have a requirement for positive identification.
Okay.
Which is ID, national ID or passport, and then required documentations. So that is just one of the few things that one really have to make sure they are adhering to when doing payments in Namibia.
Okay. Thank you so much. That
Yes.
is really nice to know. And also, again, I would be coming back to the LC and the EFT. Most of the time,
Yes.
EFT is considered to be a little risky, especially between the new trade partners, right? If they are new
Mhm.
business association, that this is generally treated as a risky mode of payment, right? And LC is
Yes.
most preferred. So, how about
Yes.
using the LC more? How much your business community believes in using the letter of credit?
No, definitely, when it comes to, we have the community that is more versed with letters of credit, which is high value transactions.
Right, right, right.
Yes, so high value transactions, letters of credit are definitely the payment method.
Yeah.
And then our normal day to day transactions and smaller transactions, that is when you find EFTs.
Okay.
But letters of credits are definitely an acceptable and very used method in Namibia.
Right, right.
Yes.
Especially for the new businesses and when you are just starting with some new
Yeah.
business partner, then it is always good. Let us conclude the session. And I would, on behalf of ACI management, I would like to thank you for your valuable time, for your thought sharing, and very informative. Means the session, again, I would say this was brief, but really informative. Whatever information you have shared is going to be very beneficial for my people, that I understand for sure. And of course, we are going to circulate to all the people. And of course, we remain committed to build a meaningful and stronger trade partnership between India and Namibia. So, over to you. If you want to say anything, you're most welcome.
Thank you so much. Well, I just want to appreciate really the opportunity. We from Essence, we from Namibia appreciate the interest to come into Namibia, to learn about Namibia. So thank you so much for this opportunity. We hope that we can welcome many more companies and even yourself to Namibia someday. So thank you so much. We look forward to working further with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Kone. And thank you. Thanks to all my people. And I would insist them to please log in through the AECCI virtual B2B platform. And there you can see the contact details of Ms. Kone. You also have the opportunity, means you have the facility to book a direct appointment with Ms. Kone there. Slots. Their available slots are displayed there, so you can simply send a request for a meeting and book your slot. There you can discuss your business perspective with Miss Koni and the experts from her company. So thank you again. Thank you very much. We should again connect with you all with a new guest. And regarding this particular session, I'll be sending you the videos, and this will be uploaded on our website, YouTube also. So anywhere you can watch that. And thank you, Miss Kone, again on behalf of AECCI management, myself, and the AECCI trade community. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, and thank you. Have a very nice day on your side. And thank you to everyone that is watching.
Thank you so much.